with Night of the Fire for the first run. You're going to be filming up towards the starting line.
First round, I'm most likely going to try some parachute stuff past the lights to where they shut off and pull the parachutes. I'm going to try to get some video of that and try a little something different. I know the first time I'll be doing that at the Grove. I've never been down that way. It's always normally just starting line stuff. So.
Then the second round, you're going back to the starting line.
And second round, I'll be up in the front area in the starting line area. Yeah.
Right. So what now, George? Eventually, you probably need to make a website and maybe a Facebook page.
Yeah, at some point I'm going to do a Jet Car George Motorsports video Facebook page. I'm going to open up for fans and for racers, and because right now I have everybody is all on one Facebook page on my main one here. I'm going to split it up here and do a separate one for racing. So then I'm going to put PayPal options up there and some little samples of my video. That way people can, look at it and check it out and stuff like that and see what I got going on. Put my schedules up there where I'm going to be. So if fans want to come and buy DVDs, where they can find me and whatnot.
Then maybe later down the road you can actually make a website too.
Yes. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. Maybe you could get some sample videos up on when you make a Facebook page and a website, so people can see some of your work, and that'll help.
Yep. That's my plan.
Now, do you have a computer at home?
I do with internet, yes. I'm actually at some point going to get some editing software and put some music on the discs as well to go along with the video footage.
Right. Now, what kind of music would you be putting on the background?
Well, I'm an 80s rock fan, so I'm a big Kiss fan. I like Kiss, Motley Crue, AC/DC. Ozzy, of course.
I was telling you the other night, that's all I've seen your pictures of the Ozzy shirts and the Kiss.
There you go. That's right.
So besides racing, do you do any other videotaping of anything else?
I've done a couple of weddings for like friends and family and stuff like that. I've done some wedding and after wedding like dancing on the dance floor and stuff like that, just the crazy like reception stuff. Thought about just opening my video up to like weddings and stuff like that, and maybe just as broadening out, just offering my video skills out to more than just motorsports. Like the WIR Wisconsin National Raceway for the EVA Destruction. Maybe I'll do some of the circle track stuff, like Paul Stender had said, when they race the school buses around and when the pulling the trailers behind. There's some like boat trailers, and there's some crazy stuff last year that where you just sit there with your mouth on the ground like, wow.
Yeah, maybe you can broaden your horizon and do some other filming.
Yeah, I'm open to any suggestions. If anybody needs any video work done, I'm wide open for that type of stuff. So.
Yeah, if you do some weddings, you can make some extra money doing weddings.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I've done a couple of weddings already. So then before you know it, the family of that person's asking for discs done and multiple copies made and stuff like that. So. Drag racing and jet cars is my life, though. That's when the jet cars come up and you hear the motors start winding up, and it's just like this Memorial Day was the first race of the year for me. It's just like it's just awesome. I love it. 21 years now.
Then you got another hobby, right? Where you You raise you hatch moths.
Yeah, I'm a bug guy. That was my high school thing. I was in Outdoor Wisconsin a couple of times in Channel 12 and Channel 4 through my school life. My high school life through '96. I graduated back in '96. I left my collections to the school, and I did like giant moths, and I do pet praying mantises now and stuff like that. Those are neat little things to have. You know, it kind of goes along with the racing because you go to the racetrack and you find praying mantises all over the place. You know, it's summertime, so that stuff will be seeing them all over the racetracks. So you find them on the racetrack and take them home, and before you know it, you got another pet.
Yeah. So now with the moths, what do you say you attract them in?
Yeah, I've got friends here locally and one in Caledonia that I met through my school. He was a teacher. He's retired now. I just got some polyphemus cocoons that I got hatching out right now. I got a couple of females out in the cage right now, and they release a scent out in the air, and that they come in like a queen bee. You know how the male moths follow the queen bee in and stuff like that, and they follow a scent. It's like a perfume scent that the female moth releases out in the air, and then they fly in on that. That's how you mate them.
So you actually made them too?
Yeah, you can breed them, and they start laying eggs. You put them into like a pick and save, like a paper bag, and staple it shut, and then they lay the eggs on the inside of the bag, and then you can cut that bag out and tape it to the trees to wherever the caterpillars are going to feed on that particular tree in the leaves, and then you raise the caterpillars that way. You can let them go and then look for them later in the fall and get the cocoons, or do cage raising and stuff like that and raise your own stuff. So that's another one of my hobbies. Between the motorsports and my wrestling, I like WWE. That's another one of my passions is wrestling too.
So who's your favorite WWE wrestler?
I like everybody. I don't really have a famous. I like the divas. I like the ladies.
You don't have a favorite diva?
Oh, it's got to be Paige. I'm a Paige person.
What do you think about Bayley?
Bayley's good too.
Now
they all, believe it or not, they came from a women's federation called Shimmer, based out of Illinois that I follow. I like the women's wrestling too. So a lot of them came from Shimmer. It's an organization based out of Chicago. Chicago and Shine, a sister station out of Florida that they run. And a lot of the divas in WWE all came from there.
So now, how many years you been watching wrestling?
Many years since I was little, and I'm 41 now.
Back when it was WWF.
Yeah, back when it was WWF. First pay-per-view that I saw that I remember was WrestleMania 3. That just tells you.
So you have to have a favorite wrestler of all time.
Undertaker.
There you go, the Phenom.
I would have to say Undertaker.
The Phenom.
Yep, you got it.
I know you're happy to see him come back this year at WrestleMania.
Oh
yeah. And he won.
Yep. Overall, I look forward to the summertime and springtime when racing season starts back up. It gives me a chance to get the camera back out and get all the rust out, and look forward to filming again for this season.
So for the WWE, we usually go to Bradley Center?
Yep, yeah, and then the new Bucks Arena that's being built will be the next event over there. So looking forward to it.
Now, do you go to the pay-per-views too?
Locally, yeah. Between Chicago and here, hopefully with the new Bucks Arena, we'll get a nice pay-per-view up here at some point. I'm hoping.
So have you ever been to a WrestleMania?
Several of them. First one was in California back when Hulk Hogan got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. That was the first one I went to. And then I've been to so many of them. There's a WrestleMania in Chicago, WrestleMania in Atlanta. Went to the Phoenix, Arizona one. That's a nice flight. That's a nice area to be out to for WrestleMania. All the mountains and stuff like that, and the cactuses everywhere.
So what's the biggest drag race event you ever been to?
I would have to say the Joliet Nationals. Either back when they used to have two of them there at Joliet every year. Fondest memory was my John Force jacket. I bought a John Force jacket with 4 colored Sharpies, and I went around the pits, and between the qualifying days and eliminations, I got basically Top Fuel, Nitro, non-qualifying, qualified on the front and back of that jacket, all autographs. Got driver's signatures on the front and the back of that thing. It's covered with signatures. It's nice. It's to this day, it's in my closet.
So what's your fondest memory of your video career so far?
Just being out, amongst all the fans and meeting everybody, meeting all the jet drivers, and 21 years in, I got a lot more in me, and just enjoy being out on the racing service doing my videos. I love it whenever any other way.
So George, what's your favorite food?
Favorite food's got to be, I would say, between Mexican food, pizza, Chinese.
Favorite beverage?
Mountain Dew, Baja Blast.
We already know your favorite music.
Oh, yes.
You love the 80s hard rock?
80s rock, alternative, yep.
So you go to concerts?
All 80s rock again.
What's the best concert you ever saw?
Well, it's got to be Kiss. Whenever Kiss is in town.
So you have a favorite Kiss concert though of all of them?
The reunion tour in Milwaukee when they first got back together. When I graduated high school in '96, there was a reunion tour. They came to Milwaukee at the Bradley Center. The original member is Ace Frehley and Peter Criss. They're no longer with him. You got Eric Singer and the other guy that plays the Ace Frehley character.
Yeah, the Tommy.
Eric Singer's the drummer right now.
Tommy Thayer.
Yep.
Yeah. So now,
never forget the 1 year I did Gene Simmons. For Sonic Boom at the Market Sample Theater at Summerfest. I went to that concert and I did the wig and the Gene Simmons with the makeup and the wig and all that stuff. I'll never forget that. Because it poured out, I got rained on, and the poncho didn't work, and I just, at some point, I just took the wig off and I shoved it down. I'm like, that's it, I'm done. The makeup got in my eyes, and it was hurting my eyes, and I'm like, oh my God. It was just, I had a tattoo shop, dude. It took them 2 hours to do it over here for $20. The Gene Simmons face paint, I sat there while I did my face up for him. It was nice. It was neat.
Now, a good gig for you could be videotaping concerts. That would be good to go on tour with some band or something.
Yeah, there you go. That won't be a bad idea.
Travel all over the world with the band.
Have to be sponsored. Couldn't afford it though. That's the bad part about that. Maybe if I get a sponsorship, I could get a better video camera and get more to this drag racing
deal. Yeah. So out of all the videos you've done of drag racing, what's your favorite video?
The one event that I told you earlier that had the biggest night of fire yet, the one in Muncie, Indiana. That's probably the biggest and baddest one that I've ever done with the jet bike on there, and that's for sale though. That's one of the $5 titles I have too that I made up.
So now, what jet car that's out there that you haven't videotaped is the one that you're most looking forward to videotape?
Well, that would have to be Hayden with the 2-motor Chevy truck. That's the old Shockwave, the 2-motor Chevy truck that Shockley used to have.
Right.
Hayden Profit's got that now. Trying to get him at the Grove. Be nice if we can get him up here at the Grove sometime.
Have you ever done any video of Chris Darnell?
The Darnells, no, not yet. I got the Shockwave when it was the orange and the original paint job on it before it got sold. I do have Shockwave once, which turned out really nice. That's one of my hot hits. Everybody likes that one. That's a popular title.
Now, do you got video footage of Roger Gustin?
No, I don't. I was up at Norwalk for the Jet Wars. I got to go up there with Saddlemeyer, but that event got rained out. That sucked because that would have been a nice one for me to have. That's the driver that got killed. One of the Gustin drivers. Somebody was driving for Gustin. It was a Super Chevy jet funny car. He did a lot of Super Chevys.
So he got killed during a run.
Jerry Gannon.
So he died during the jet car run.
Yeah, the car crashed. He had a mishap with it, and it crashed.
So George, you have anything else to add to the what you want to, whatever you want to talk about? Talk.
Well, that's pretty much it. Everything that I've said. Can't really think. I've covered pretty much everything. I can't really think of anything. Just that if anybody wants any DVDs, to come visit me at the track. Like, I'll be out there for the Night of Fire at the Grove, and get a hold of me on my Facebook page if you're interested in any DVDs. I do mail orders. I'm willing to ship out stuff like that.
Sounds good, George. Well, George, I want to thank you for your time to talk tonight.
Oh, sure, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. We'll do another one future.
Okay.
Then we'll see you June 30th out there.
All right, we'll see you at the Grove.
All right, George. You have a great night.
Take care. You too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.